Chancellor in a way.
Yeah. Yes.
First Chancellor.
First Chancellor.
The first
She is the first Vice Chancellor.
Then she became Chancellor.
Yes. Yes.
This has been prepared by our textile department.
It's a khadi silk style. Yes, a roving village.
Okay.
Krishna
பெண்கல்வி பெறவே வித்திட்டார் பல்கலைக்கழகத்து பாடசாலையில் பல்துறை சார்ந்த பண்பாட்டு கல்வி கணினி அறிவியல் தொழில்நுட்பம் கலையன அகிலத்து வரலாற்றில் அவினாஷிலிங்க பெண்கள் அவினாஷிலிங்கம் பல்கலைக்கழகம் ஆடிசூழ் உலகில் வாழிய வாழிய வாழியவே. Avinashilingam Education Trust, Honorable Chancellor, Lifetime Trustee, respected Assistant Managing Trustee, members of the Trust, Registrar, members of the Board of Management and Academic Council, Controller of Examination, Finance Officer, Public Relations Officer, Deans and Directors, IQAC and other coordinators, Assistant Registrars, Heads of Departments, Faculty members, Administrative staff, honored graduates and their proud parents, media friends, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, vanakkam, namaste. I am honored and privileged to welcome you all to the 34th Convocation of the Avinashilingam Institute for Home Science and Higher Education for Women. Our chief guest today is a man who wears many hats. Shri Dharmendra Pradhan assumed office as a Minister of Education in July 2021. As a dynamic leader and outstanding intellectual competence and administrative acumen, he has wrought prolific changes in the education sector through relentless efforts to ensure the implementation of the National Education Policy. Shri Pradhan, popularly called the Ujjwala Man, through the Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, has helped 8 million people or women below poverty line to get LPG connections. Shri Pradhan has led some key decisions in the hydrocarbon sector, such as the hydrocarbon exploration and licensing policy. Another feather in his cap is the consumer-led initiative PEHL and Give It Up campaign, which has received a successful response of 10 million consumers. As Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri Pradhan has launched many key initiatives focusing on reskilling and upskilling the manpower of India. Honorable Sir, on behalf of the Sharadalaya family, I extend a very warm welcome to you, sir, and would like to add that our graduates are fortunate to receive their degrees from you. Before I present the annual report of the Institute, I would like to pay my respects to our founders, Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam and Dr. Rajamal P. Devadas, the sculptors of this temple of learning. I submit my humble salutations and welcome to our Managing Trustee, Anna Avargal, and our Chancellor. Ladies and gentlemen, today's convocation will award degrees to a total of 2,074 graduates in different disciplines. The Institute focuses on value-based education and women's empowerment as reflected in its vision and mission. Some significant achievements over the past year, sir. The Institute was placed 84th in the university category in the National Institutional Ranking Framework. The Institute has been fortunate to host 3 governors, Honorable Governor of Uttar Pradesh, Srimati Anandiben Patel ji, for the National Seminar on Best Practices, Honorable Governor of Telangana and Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundararajan, for a seminar on preparing women for the 21st century, Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu, Thiru Ravi ji, inaugurated the very first in the country academic and administrative development center supported by the Association of Indian Universities for capacity building of administrative staff and teaching faculty in the higher education institutions. Ms. Mahinda of first MBA did us proud by participating in the National Youth Parliament and Ahmedabad received the prestigious Poshakanaj Award for the best university in food science. The institute has introduced 3 undergraduate and 2 postgraduate programs in the field of allied healthcare sciences to ensure an optimum teaching learning environment. 20 international and national conferences, seminars, workshops, 1 research convention for students, 22 student workshops, and 39 special lectures were organized by various departments. The institute promotes creativity and entrepreneurial spirit among faculty, students, and scholars. Recently, the institute has been shortlisted to establish the Atal Community Innovation Center under the Niti Aayog Atal Innovation Mission. During this period, we have been granted 2 patents, 16 patents have been published, and 1 copyright has been published. As far as research initiatives are concerned, there are 37 ongoing funded research projects amounting to a total outlay of rupees 1.38 crores, sponsored by various funding agencies including DST, Bharat PACE, DBT, UGC, to name a few. 3 international and 9 national MOUs have been inked during this time. Our research scholars have done us proud by achieving in academic programs Innovative Research Award, Young Researcher Award, and Young Scientist Award. In addition to Best Paper and Best Poster awards in various conferences. A total number of 46 programs, academic programs including conferences, seminars have been attended by our faculty members towards professional development, and they have published 180 publications in Scopus and Web of Science Index publications. Faculty awards and achievements include receiving the Senior Scientist Award, Masters Athletic Championship, Academic Excellence Award, Best Teacher Award at various national forums. Our students have received fellowships from the ICSSR, DST Inspire, National Fellowship for Scheduled Castes, National Fellowship for Scheduled Tribes, to name a few. In terms of student placement, for the year 22-23, 43 premium recruiters have recruited 576 students with a salary range of rupees 2 lakh to 6 lakhs per annum. Other student awards include 12 of our students winning the Smart India Hackathon, as well as the Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology projects. We are not to be left behind in sports. Our young women has done us proud in Khelo India, Tamil Nadu Rollball Championship, National Silambam Championship, National Athletics Championship, winning gold, silver, and bronze medals. Our NCC cadets have made us proud by receiving the Commendation Award and participating in the RD Parade, Republic Day Parade, and Tal Sainik Camp. Our NSS has been active. The National Service Scheme has carried forward the flagship programs such as Swachh Bharat, Har Ghar Tiranga, Poshan Ma in the 26 villages that have been adopted by our institute. Sir, I would like to very briefly highlight the NEP initiatives that we have taken. As a first step, the institute has adopted all the NEP initiatives and implementation is progressing very well. Some highlights include the conduction of students induction program, Diksharam, staff induction program, Guru Dakshata, the implementation of the learning outcome based curricular framework, and most importantly, happy to inform that 4,353 students have created their ID in the academic bank of credits. Dear graduates, I would like to bring to your notice that the decade of 2020-2030 has been declared by the United Nations as a decade for action. But for us, it also means a decade of resilience because the world has been shaken by the pandemic. Amidst these tough challenges, India has boldly introduced the National Education Policy 2020, for it is the only solution in hand to bring peace and prosperity to the world through sustainability. As graduates, it is your duty to contribute to the nation and the world. The success saga of Sharadalaya is a result of the blessings of our visionaries, goodwill of society, faith reposed by stakeholders, unstinting support of the trust, and untiring efforts of our faculty and administrative staff. I also take this opportunity to thank the UGC, other educational bodies, research funding organizations, other academic establishments that have helped our institution scale higher peaks of excellence. Before I conclude, a little message for all our graduates to remember. You are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of it as a ticket to good life. Let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as your ticket to change the world and make yourself, our nation, proud. Hearty welcome once again and felicitations. Thank you, Nandri, Jai Hind. Honorable Chancellor, I have the honor to request you, sir, to declare the convocation open and deliver the presidential address. Thank you.
Chief guest of the day, Honorable Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister of Education, Government of India, New Delhi, respected Managing Trustee of the Shri Avinashilingam Trust Institution, Dr. T.S.K. Meenakshi Sundaram, Vice Chancellor Dr. Bharati Harishankar, Registrar Dr. Kausalya, Controller of Examination Dr. Manimuri, members of the Board of Management and Academic Council, Deans and Deputy Deans of various schools, heads of the departments, faculty members, Finance Officer, Public Relation Officer, Assistant Registrar and other administrative staff, friends from the media, parents, invitees, and the heroines of the day, the vibrant graduates. Good morning, namaskar and vanakkam. It is an honor for all of us that Shri Honorable Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister for Education and Minister for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, has kindly consented to grace the 34th Convocation of our Avinashilingam Institute for Home Science and Higher Education for Women, which is a UGC funded, deemed to be university. This phenomenal contribution for enhancing the overall quality of education in our country, Bharat, is immeasurable. His Himalayan efforts towards the implementation of the National Education Policy 2020 are highly commendable. Since National Education Policy 2020 is based on the foundational principles of access, equity, quality, affordability and accountability, it is India's guiding light for promoting lifelong learning opportunities and international eminence. As Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Honorable Minister Ji has launched many innovative key initiatives focusing on reskilling and upskilling of manpower of India, focusing on bridging the skill gap of the Indian youth. During his tenure, the number of industrial training institutes increased by over 40% and student enrollment in them increased by over 28%. He has brought in new paradigm in the National Council for Vocational and Training to introduce new age skills relating to Industry 4.0. He also launched one of the world's largest counseling program, namely Skill Sati. Our founder chancellor, Padma Bhushan, Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam, who was the great patriot, freedom fighter, philanthropist, fondly called as Ayya by all of us, envisioned a women educational system which amalgamates knowledge, integrity, values and service to the community. For the past 6 decades, the Avinashilingam Institute has been steadily progressing by upholding the ideologies of Anna Avargat. The present managing trustee, Dr. T.S.K. Meenakshi Sundaram, has been perpetuating these ideals and nurturing our Avinashilingam Institute with tender loving care. During the last 65 years of women education service, the Avinashilingam Institute of Home Science and Higher Education has produced 56,677 women graduates, postgraduates and PhD doctorates, which is definitely a commendable contribution to fulfill the policy commitment made for women education by the present BJP government at the center under the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Recognizing the indelible achievements in all areas of higher education, the University Grants Commission included the Avinashilingam Institute under Section 12B of the UGC Act 1956, making the institute eligible to receive non-plan and plan grants of UGC annually from the year 1988 to 89. From 1988-89. In the recently completed 4th cycle of accreditation by National Assessment and Accreditation Council in February 2022, the Avinashilingam Institute scored the highest grade of A++ with equally high CGPA of 3.65 out of 4. The institute is ranked 5th in the Atal ranking of institutions on Innovation Achievements ARIA 2021 by Govt of India. In view of high level of accreditation, Avinashilingam Institute has been placed under the category 1 by UGC under the UGC Graded Autonomy Regulation 2018. The university has made research impact by way of 5,962 research publications during its existence, 86 books, 1,526 book chapters, 276 proceedings, 58 inventions through patents, and 103 innovative products ready for technology transfer, besides the early true nutrition product marketed through the Make in India culture by promoting startups and Avinashilingam Innovation, Incubation, Accelerator Center and the Atal Community Interaction Center. The institute is having a total of 80 MOUs and 303 linkages with international, national and regional academic institutions and industries. With the faculty members have scored 49 international and 229 national awards and accolades for their contributions in all academic areas. The students have scored 290 Best Paper Awards, 143 prizes in competitive examination, 125 prizes in national and state level cultural competition, 131 national and regional awards in NCC, NSS and 243 medals for excellence in sports games, besides international awards in Silambatam, which is an Indian heritage-based sports. As per the Vision 2040 of our deemed university, another major contribution encompasses the scientific social responsibility programs of the institute as per the Government of India SSR policy announced in 2021. The program term We Give within quote implemented includes adoption of 26 villages for women empowerment and livelihood development, special education for the differently abled children, anemia alleviation through rational nutritional supplements, and science and technology innovation for the socio-economically disadvantaged group of population, just to cite a few. Avinashilingam Institute for Home Science and Higher Education has adopted all aspects of National Education Policy 2020 in the Board of Management of 2021 itself and implemented and continues to implement all the NEP 2020 reforms notified by UGC and Government of India. Our Vice Chancellor has already enumerated many of them. I will just only add that we have also put in an International Center for Higher Education and establishment of Office for International Affairs besides the Deesharam Student Induction Program and Guru Daksha programs, and also trying to bring in the 21st century skills along with Lok Vidya. My dear graduates, Dr. C.V. Raman, Nobel laureate, has once said, I quote, "We have, I think, developed an inferiority complex. I think what is needed in India today is the destruction of the defeatist spirit. We need the spirit of victory, the spirit that will carry us to our rightful place under the sun, the spirit which will recognize that we, as inheritors of a proud civilization, are entitled to a rightful place in this planet. If that indomitable spirit were to arise, nothing can hold us from achieving our rightful glory." And end quote. In this context, let me also request you to view this graduation movement as many would be moving from a protected environment to an environment as a period when we must listen and learn every minute, because the whole world is going to produce new knowledge every second. It is necessary to stay honest and true to your profession and act fearlessly. Learn to stay humble in moments of your glory and triumph. My best wishes to all of you. Jai Hind, Namaskar. Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Social Work, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Commerce, Master of Education, Master of Engineering, Bachelor of Science, Arts, Commerce, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Vocation, Bachelor of Engineering, Postgraduate Diploma and Advanced Diploma upon the candidates who have been declared successful in the various examinations held from April 2022 to January 2023. I declare the convocation open. Respected Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Honorable Union Minister for Education and Minister for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, may I request you, sir, to kindly deliver the convocation address.
Managing Trustee of the Shri Avinashilingam Educational Trust, Dr. T.S.K. Meenakshi Sundaramji, Honorable Members of Board of Management of the Trust, Dr. G. Reddy ji, Sundar Raman ji, Gauri Ramakrishna ji, Abhay Shri Srimal Jain ji, Chancellor of this prestigious university, Professor S.P. Tyagarajan ji, Vice Chancellor of the university, Dr. V. Bharati Harishankar ji, Registrar, Dr. S. Kaushalya ji, Trustee and Members of Management Board of the Institute, Vice Chancellors and Principal of Higher Education Institutions in Coimbatore, Industry Partners, Faculty, Staff and Students, especially those graduating today, proud parents, guardians and friends from the media. Vanakkam Coimbatore. Ninge epidi erikinge. Friends, Any convocation is an exciting experience for me personally because I made the young, energetic citizen of our country. We are in a transitional phase. I am told for the academic year of 21-22, more than 2,000 students will get degree, medals, certificate of excellence, and today from the age of joy we will enter the age of responsibility. Congratulations to all of you because you all are fortunate to part of this unique institution envisioned by Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Chettiarji, who is a Gandhian, inspired by great saint of our country, Swami Vivekananda ji, with a rich and deep moral belief, ethics of this country. Rightly, he envisioned an institute for women, for girl students. The seeds he planted in the name of Institute of Home Science. Today it is a big Himalayan-like institutions with multifaceted courses. You all are very fortunate to part of this university. And today, I must remember the first Vice Chancellor, Adaniya Rajmala Devadasi. With her able guidance and handholding, she created a culture we all are proud today. Friends, this university, this institution, meant for the poor bottom of the pyramid, with a low fee structure, with aspirational ambience. This institute, since last 7 decades, is marching ahead with many feathers in its cap. And it's a coincidence, it's a very proud thing. Where is this institution? This institution is in Tamil Nadu. This institution is in Coimbatore. Coimbatore is a place of trade, commerce, entrepreneurship, innovations since thousands years ago. Coimbatore is a place of commerce and trade. In our initial days of civilization, and we all are in Tamil Nadu. How do I see Tamil Nadu? Tamil Nadu is one of the ancient human civilization of the entire globe. And recently, when we celebrate the Kasi Tamil Sangamam in the very city of, holy city of Banaras, in Uttar Pradesh, none else than Prime Minister Narendra Modi re-emphasizes Tamil language is the oldest language of the civilization. You all are fortunate. If I cite one example, how civilized is this society, this Tamil language, how rich it is. We must remember Thiruvalluvar. He envisioned Thirukurur, which is a repository of knowledge, day-to-day guidance of moral ethics, and for a disciplined lifestyle. Not only that, if I look into the civilizational link of Tamil Nadu, today the entire universe is at the crossroad. Which one is the best model of governance? Economic development is not only the answer in the 21st century. How do you govern yourself? How do you manage yourself? Some developed economies are ruled by a family. Some developed economy are ruled by a dictatorial model. Some of them are governed by a democratic practice. And proudly I can say, India is the mother of democratic values, India is the mother of democracy, and Tamil Nadu is the epicenter. If we go by the history, researchers say, the Uttar Meru village in Kanchipuram district, there are noble inscriptions where testifies the historical fact that more than 1100 years ago, India had an elaborate and highly refined electoral system and even a written constitution prescribing the mode of election. This reach is Tamil Nadu, this reach is Coimbatore. You all are very fortunate and you are a part of the ancient language of the civilization. This is a women institution. The institution of girls, if I, with much expectation for me, when I am in charge of education sector, I can say I am learning every day. And especially women study, women leadership, women empowerment, Tamil Nadu is much more ahead of the rest of the country. Women in Tamil Nadu have also been leading in the technology and innovation. The state has the highest number of working women in the country. Congratulations. There is a Kirloskar Brothers plant in Coimbatore that has been completely run by women. This shows the women empowerment of the state. There are lot of names. I can name some few names. Those who are in the different field of life. Madhu Nachimai, the entrepreneur. Namrata Vasantan, J. Kalabhati, she is into the organic farming. R. Sumati, she is an eye specialist. Yajin Deviti, all names symbolize the story of an emerging India as they take on the unconventional sectors to make their marks. Friends, if we go by the gross enrollment ratio of women in our country, if in comparison to men, girls are way ahead. This has to be today. Our gross enrollment ratio in higher education is around 27%. By next few years, we have to achieve 50%. I saw a low-hanging fruit in women education. If women will be empowered, women will be handheld, and with much expectation I am here with this university. Because there is a national education policy. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor and Chancellor, both of them, have mentioned the NEP, implementation of NEP. This NEP is not a document of few pages. After 3.5 decades, India, under the leadership of Prime Minister Dharmendra Modi, we envisioned a national education policy. This education policy is a philosophical document. Lot of new features are there. If I cite few of them, the first emphasis on NEP is to teach, learn, read, write in the foundational years in the mother tongue. That's what Prime Minister Modi emphatically says. All the local language, all the mother tongues are national language. So Tamil is a national language, Telugu is a national language, Malayalam, Kannada, Punjabi, Gujarati, Odia, Ahmiya, Bengali, all are national language. No language will overpower any other language. The word a new word, baby after few years, few months, she utters the first word. We enjoy that word. She heard it and she uttered. after a few years, if she or he will get opportunity to read and write in that language he heard for the first time, then the holistic development of the child will become up. This is the fundamental difference, fundamental emphasis given by national education policy. Starting from language to research. Our education is meant for employability. Our education is meant for empowerment, enlightenment. This only can happen through education. And how do we see the education? And I see this university is in a way laboratory to implement the national education policy. Because you started as an institute of home science. Now, when I made the few deans, before I came to the stage, I made the dean of engineering. I made the dean of management science. That means this model has to implemented in all over the country as multidisciplinary university. Now time has come. This university has to tie up with other important universities of the country, other important universities of the entire globe. Now in the NEP, we are reforming the education sector 360 degree. We are open to ideas. We are open to new methods. More new ideas will come to India because technology is the new disruptor. I am happy to inform we all are using mobile today. Now millions of people are using mobile in our country. Internet and smartphone are in a way new lifestyle necessity, compulsory necessity. In this period, this era of technology, till now, we all are depending on the foreign technology. We are depending on the operating system of Android or iOS. Few days back, our IIT Chennai has developed a Bharat operating systems. We have cracked the technology for indigenous 5G. That means our capacity is increasing every day. India is today the largest digital based economy of the world. If 100 rupees digital transaction is there in the entire globe, 40% are happening in India only. We all are recovering from COVID. We all have taken vaccine. I can proudly say, nowhere in the world after taking vaccine, within few seconds you will have a certificate. This is happening in India, this is happening through Co-win app. This is the new capability of Indian technology innovations. Friends, in this era of technology, we have to focus on research. And more girl students, women students has to be focused in the research area, in the multidisciplinary area. For that, we have to open our gates. Gates for the foreign universities, universities within our country. We don't have expertise in everything, but we have to facilitate our students on everything. India is envisioned for National Digital University. In last year budget, Prime Minister Modi given us mandate to open a National Digital University. Through the Digital University, in the hub and spoke model, we want to give quality and affordable education and education accessibility to all the students of the country, especially bottom of the pyramid. I am happy this university has rightly adopted the academic bank of credit and credit framework methodology. That will enhance the capacity of students. Friends, why I am talking all such things in a university? Why I am talking in the area of technology? area of research, area of frontier opportunity. Friends, university is always the melting pot of ideas. University is always the touch bearer of the society. Rightly, Avinashilingam ji envisioned an institution for girls in the post-independent era. We were celebrating our 75th years of independence. We were celebrating the Amrita Kal. Why he envisioned in that period a women university? Because he thought the youngsters are the citizens of the society. Vibrant, responsible, innovative, risk taker of the society. Again, I am re-emphasizing all this spirit in the 21st century. Prime Minister given a clarion call to the countrymen. We have to come out of the colonial mindset. Just now, this institute has a great culture of NCC. Wherever I see NCC, especially the girl students, it makes me proud. I feel proud. I feel enthusiastic. Because this is our personality, this is our new development. There is the captain, the group captain, giving her command at one point of time. When you give honor to somebody, you have to say, you have to give some order to sentries. Friends, all these arrangements were the arrangements in the British period. I advise the young girl, why you are calling sentries to your friends? You can say them as cadets. Well, this may be a small thing. We have to move from the era of sentry to cadets, sentry to colleagues. This is a small example of get away of colonial mindset in everyday life. I consciously did not use the cap. You all are using cap. Congratulations to all of you. Because today cap is the symbol of convocation. But Tamil Nadu is full of good dresses. Tamil Nadu's Angavastram, it itself, I hope, I suggest, that the next year convocation, the design school of this institute will create an innovative, localized textile for the students. Will create a new benchmark in the world. If you can create a new benchmark in the CoWIN app, we can create a new benchmark for youngsters. Time has come, whatever we will envision, whatever we will plan, globe is going to follow that. Entire world is going to follow that. Today we are presiding over the G20. India is holding the presidency of G20. What is there in that G20? What will achieve in the G20? In Madras IIT in the Chennai, the education working group will be sitting in the end of this month, 31st January and 1st and 2nd February. India is going to give leadership on the different vertical of the human issues of the present context. And rightly Prime Minister envisioned, our answer is Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We are a responsible community. We are a responsible citizen. We cannot think in isolation. Our responsibility is not for ourselves, not for our family, but not for our state or not for our country. Climate is concerning everybody. Global warming is a global issue today. We all have to think, we all have to do research, we all have to do innovate, and we all have to find out answer. So decarbonation, sustainability, these are the order of the day. And India is leading all these things in the front. And Prime Minister is taking leadership of that. Friends, we will all discuss all such things in G20. I expect we must organize discussion, deliberation in this university on G20. What we did before G20? Prime Minister Modi invited more than 130 emerging economy to a platform. Voice of Global South, he created new architect. He said to all this emerging economy, friends, you see, India is leading G20 this year. This is a rich man's club. This is a big powers club. But when we got chance, we want to reflect your aspiration in the G20 platform also. This is the Indian way of thinking. This is Indian way of values. Friends, we have to embrace the G20. And this country is one. This country is unique. This country is multicultural. This country is multilingual. But this country is one. The spirit is one. I am happy to, I did not understand line by line the Tamil prayer fast you recite. But I can understand the spirit. You have mentioned about Ramakrishna. You have mentioned about Narayan Guru. Narayan Guru is not from Tamil Nadu. Narayan Guru is a great social reformer from Kerala. This is India. Ramakrishna is from West Bengal. This is India. That's what we say. Thiruchitrambalam is the great saint who has given light to the darkness of the society. This is the strength of India. Friends, in the 21st century, when I am in a university like Avinashilingam, I appeal to all of you. You are entering into the new phase of your life, but don't shade the sanskar of this university. You are here in a melting pot. You came from a background. You develop yourself in a different culture. Inherit this culture to the rest of your life. Continue this culture in the rest of your life, because India has to create a global harmonious climate in future. 21st centuries belong to India. That doesn't mean we will have a supremacy in our, we will create a new colony in the globe. No. Through knowledge, through empowerment, we have to lead the society, lead the humankind. We will lead the human being. And university are the natural point of this new idea. More research for economic empowerment, more research for values, more research for humanity, more research for upliftment of the downtrodden. This is the philosophical document. This will be the outcome of the philosophical document written in the NEP. We have to create global citizens. We have to think about the entire humanity with this responsibility, with this new aspiration, with a decolonized mindset. And I wish this university as an institution has lot big role. I came to know when you were implementing NEP, there are multi-stakeholders in the education sector. Student is an important stakeholder, but teachers are also important stakeholder. And capacity building of the teachers according to the need of the 21st century is also equally important. I am happy this university has started a program on Guru Dakshata. I will advise my other colleagues in the other universities. They will tie up with Avinashilingam University. UGC will create framework, this Guru Dakshata, capacity building of the teachers. Because unless until we develop our gurus, develop our mentors, develop our teachers, as a student, you all are fresh, but still I can remember my daughter is in college, my son is in college, so I am an old man today. But I can remember my positive inspiration come from my school teacher. come from my college teacher, come from my university teacher. They inspired all of us. We all of us are inspired by our teachers. Friends, we all have to fulfill the aspiration of this civilization. We are all in an important time and important place on this occasion of 34th, I think 34th Convocation. On the occasion of 34th Convocation, I conclude with a great expectation. This university, this institute will be the epic center of new ideas in human civilization. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you, friends.
Honorable Union Minister for Education and Minister for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Govt of India, I have the honor to request you, sir, to award the medals to the students who have secured the first rank in the examinations.
Srimati Alaviyu Narayanan Award for Food Service Management and Dietetics goes to Krishnaveni B. Mrs. P. Saraswati Award for Textiles and Apparel Designing goes to Amrit Taj A. Srimati R. Janakamal Award for Human Development goes to Nazreen Parveen S. Shri O.P. Narula Award for Rural Development and Sociology goes to Sapna R. Shri Edward Devadas Award for Biochemistry goes to Durga Gopinarayanan. Durga Gopinarayanan also gets Shri PSK Murthy Award for Biotechnology. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for Chemistry goes to Ms. Hill Marilyn V.S. Srimati T.M.S. Muttamal Award for Zoology goes to Preetika C.V. Srimati Pankajamal Award for Botany goes to Amrita Varshini S. Shri Nellayappan Janakyamal Award for Physics goes to Shri Danya S. Shri Ramasamy Naidu Award for Mathematics goes to Kanika Hariharani S. Srimati Shubha Jnanadurai Ramesh Award for Computer Science goes to Ramya Shri R. Master K. Vivek Award for Computer Application goes to Abhinami B. Shri Idayam Rajendran Award for Psychology goes to Maithili M. Shri Raya Chokkalingam Award for Tamil goes to Hemapriya R. Shri C.K. Kumarasamy Gounder Award for Economics goes to Dharmi Priya P. Srimati Shyamala Shivanandam Award for English goes to Adelina Maria M. Shri Roshanlal Gupta Award for Functional Hindi goes to Mano Nanjidam V. Srimati Bhavani Sivarama Pillai Award for Music goes to Vaigari H. Srimati S. Mangayav Karasi Award for Commerce goes to Monica G. Srimati Saraswati Doraisamy Award for BCom Computer Applications goes to Nikila R. Shri O.P. Narula Award for BCom Professional Accounting is backed by Monisha B. Shri Idayam Rajendran Award for BBA Tourism goes to Haripriya S. Shri R. Ramarao Award for Visual Communication goes to Catherine S. Shri K.S. Vishwanathan Award for Information Technology goes to Arun Selvi M. Shri Ahmed Khan Award for Physician Assistant goes to Ganesha S. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BA Sanskrit goes to Kausalya S.M. Postgraduate medal winners, Shri N.V. Paulos Nadakal Award for Interior Design and Resource Management goes to Kavya S.R. Shri A.N. Ishwaran Award in Food Service Management and Dietetics is backed by Akshara K. Dr. Rajamalki Devadas Award in Food Science and Nutrition goes to Asma K. Shri SRP Charities Award in Textiles and Fashion Apparel goes to Hema M.M. Srimati Aruselvi Thiraviyam Award by the Trust for Human Development goes to Srivalli Devi. Srimati Kamala Ranganathan Award for Biotextiles goes to Gopika J. Shri T.A. Ramalinga Chettiar Award for Extension and Communication goes to Anjangmai Mam. Shri C.V. Mulk Award for Social Work goes to Ritika R. Shri Veerana Chettiar Award for Biochemistry goes to Nandini S. Dr. Nirmala K. Murthy Award for Biotechnology goes to Swanika S. Dr. Jnanavai Giri Award for Bioinformatics goes to Harshini A. Srimati Lakshmi N. Megan Award for Chemistry goes to Kausalya R. Shri C.V. Ramamurthy Award for Zoology goes to Binila K.B. Jack Award for Botany goes to Alan Princey, AP. Srimati Nelayappan Periyanan Award for Physics goes to Sharmila T. Shri Ennamal Subbaraman Award for Mathematics goes to Soumya T. Srimati Shubha Nyanadurai Award for Computer Science goes to Shri Dhanalakshmi P. Srimati Shubha Nyanadurai Award for Computer Application goes to Ramya T. Srimati Shubha Nyanadurai Award for Computer Application goes to Janani B. Shri K.S. Ramasamy Award for Tamil goes to Kalaivani G. Dr. Rajamal Award for Economics goes to Pranisha Pokharel. Srimati Valliyamai Award for English goes to Purnima Paramaguru P.S. Shri R.A.M. Perumal Award for Master of Business Administration goes to Nivedika B. Shri M. Ambika Velu Award for MBA Finance goes to Varsha Kalyan K. Srimati Kalavati Award for MBIT Organization and Administration goes to Nagaratnam V. Master S.R. Sangeetraj Award for MBA IT Human Resource goes to Pavitra M. Shri T.S. Dandavani Chettiar Award for Applied Psychology goes to Shantya Kavya R. Srimati R.A.M. Kuputayamal Award for MCOM Computer Application goes to Kirti N.S. Dr. Rajamal P. Devadas Award for Music goes to Hari Kirti B. Professor E. Balagunswamy Award for MBA Travel and Tourism Management goes to Niranjani B. Srimati Lata Palisamy Award for Commerce goes to Raghavi E. Dr. Vijayalakshmi Purushottaman Award for Information Technology goes to Megha Shri K. Faculty of Education, undergraduates. Shri Edward Devadas Award Overall General goes to Sai Kritika B. Shri R. Subramaniam Award for Practicals B.Ed goes to Vishnu Jha B. Shri K.S. Krishnaraj Award for Special Education Overall goes to Atira V.R. Dr. M. Chandramani Award for Special Education Practicals goes again to Atira V.R. Srimati Bhavani Shivarama Pillai Award for Physical Education goes to Priya V. Srimati Annama Cheryan Award for PSC Physical Education goes to Raghavedini M. Faculty of Education, Postgraduates. Shri R. Subramaniam Award Overall goes to Bhavani CP. Dr. M. Chandramani Award for Special Education Hearing Impairment goes to Ramya V. Srimati Malini Lionel Award for Special Education Visual Impairment goes to Shobhana R. Faculty of Engineering, undergraduates. Dr. Rajamal P. Devadas Award for Biomedical Instrumentation Engineering goes to Kritika S. Srimati Saumya Lakshmi Award for Computer Science and Technology and Engineering goes to Samyukta Varshini M. Shri R. Ramarao Award for Civil Engineering goes to Kausalya S. Dr. Rajamati Devadas Award for Electronics and Communication Engineering goes to Merish S.A. Chennai Alumni Award for Food Processing and Preservation Technology goes to Abhita Francis. Shri V.K. Haider Khan Award for Printing Technology goes to Lakshana P. Faculty of Engineering Postgraduates. Dr. S. Rukmani Radhakrishnan Award for Medical Electronics goes to Keertana R. Sita Padmanabhan Award for Food Technology goes to Keertana K. Bachelor of Vocation, Undergraduates. Srimati P. Saraswati Award for Medical Equipment Technology goes to Kavya Priya K. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for Textile Dyeing and Printing to Hari Priya K. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning to Jennifer A. Self-financing courses. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BA English goes to Arukya Jerome S. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BCom goes to Swati M. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BSc Mathematics goes to Praveena S. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BSc Computer Science goes to Josephine A. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for BSc Psychology goes to Sangamitra E. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award MA English goes to Priyadarshini S. Dr. T.S. Avinashilingam Award for MSc Mathematics goes to Manisha N. Srimati Narayani Rama Warrior Award for Food Science and Nutrition given to Zanista Begum will be received by her mother, Mrs. Alima Banu. Thank you, sir.
Duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. The total of 52 PhDs may be admitted into the respective schools. I request the candidates to come to the dais as I read out the names and receive the degrees. School of Home Science, Resource Management, Shakila A. Shri N. Haripriya S. Food Science and Nutrition, Anil James. Manju P. George. Abhirami Sivaprasad. Gautami K. Habiba P. Harini Sadgunam J. Manisha Sharma. Home Science Extension Education, Jagumaya Govt, Ranjani MU, Geeta R, Biochemistry, Suganya I, Sangeeta U, Priyanka J, Zoology, Suganya M, Shri Abdullah, Mathematics Yuvanapriya R, Vidyapriya P, Subbalakshmi S, Kavipriya P, Abhinaya M, Physics Anita S, Chemistry Rajastri Bharati P, Saranya B, Computer Science Virnalini K, Suganya R, Manjuta M, MCS Geeta, Economics Vaishnavi G, Jasper Jamima, Suganya A, Dhanalakshmi J, Tamil Department Priyadashni KS, Bodeshwari M, Suganya P, English Nagalakshmi S, Music Bindu JR, Hindi Aruna R, Counseling Psychology Vijay George, Govt R, Commerce Sangamitra S, Lovely NM, School of Education Sandeep Kumar, White R, Special Education Shri V. Computer Science and Engineering Akila R. Thank you, sir.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Philosophy who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. A total of 2 MPhils may be admitted into their respective schools. I request the candidate Ms. Anu Vincent, MPhil Psychology, Counseling Psychology, to come to the dais to receive the degree. Thank you, sir.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Home Science, and let the candidates rise up.
The respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Vocational degrees in the School of Home Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. The total of 155 postgraduates, 290 U undergraduates and 21 PG diplomas may be admitted into the School of Home Science. Congratulations to the students. Thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Biosciences, and let the candidate rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Science and Bachelor of Science degrees in the School of Biosciences who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. A total of 79 postgraduates and 184 undergraduates may be admitted into the School of Biosciences. Thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Physical Sciences and Computational Sciences, and let the candidates rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for Master of Science, Master of Computer Applications, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Computer Applications and Bachelor of Vocation degrees in the School of Physical Sciences and Computational Sciences who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive their respective degrees. A total of 109 postgraduates, 369 undergraduates and 1 diploma may be admitted into the School of Physical Sciences and Computational Sciences. Thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Arts and Social Sciences, and let the candidate rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Science, Master of Arts, Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Arts degrees in the School of Arts and Social Sciences who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive their respective degrees. A total of 77 postgraduates, 326 undergraduates and 7 postgraduate diplomas may be admitted into the School of Arts and Social Sciences. Thank you.
Let the candidate from the School of Commerce and Management, and let the candidates rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present on to you the candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Commerce, Bachelor of Commerce and Bachelor of Business Administration degrees in the School of Commerce and Management who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. A total of 103 postgraduates and 478 undergraduates may be admitted into the School of Commerce and Management. Congratulations, best wishes and thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Education, and let the candidate rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Education, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Science and Bachelor of Physical Education degrees in the School of Education who have been duly certified after examination to receive the respective degrees. A total of 20 postgraduates and 228 undergraduates may be admitted into the School of Education. Thank you.
Let the candidates be now presented from the School of Engineering, and let the candidate rise up.
Respected Chancellor, I have the honor to present unto you the candidates for the Master of Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Vocation degrees in the School of Engineering who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the respective degrees. A total of 11 postgraduates and 192 undergraduates may be admitted into the School of Engineering. Congratulations and best wishes. Thank you.
All the candidates are requested to rise. Please rise. By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of the Avinashilingam Institute for Home Science and Higher Education for Women, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Philosophy, Master of Science, Master of Social Work, Master of Computer Applications, Master of Business Administration, Master of Commerce, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Engineering, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Computer Applications, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Commerce, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Physical Education, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Engineering and Bachelor of Vocation in the respective schools of this institution, and in token thereof, you have been presented with those degrees, and I authorize you to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of your degree. Please keep standing and repeat the pledge that will be administered now. I hereby solemnly declare and promise that I will in my thoughts, words and deeds uphold the great ideals of the Avinashilingam Institute namely simplicity, high thinking, Indian culture, spiritual values, service to the community, particularly to the poor and downtrodden, national integration, and academic excellence. You may now be seated.
is on and off the dais. Good afternoon, everyone. I express my most sincere gratitude to the Honorable Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Government of India, our Chief Guest of 34th Convocation. Sir, your gracious presence and inspiring words of convocation address and awarding the rank holders on behalf of everyone in the Avinashilingam family, I express my deep gratitude to you, Honorable Sir. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to our respected Managing Trustee, Dr. T.S.K. Avargal, for not only steering all the professional matters of the Institute, but also guiding us. The able and dynamic leadership, our Chancellor, Professor S.P. Tyagarajan, has infused new energy and drive in the institution. I express my sincere thanks to the Chancellor, sir, for your meticulous guidance, presidential address, and awarding PhD and MPhil degrees. Thank you, sir. Our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Bharati Harishankar, has unstintingly guided us and for rendering welcome and report of the Institute. Thank you, Madam. We thank profusely honorable members of the Board of Management for their presence and continued support. Thank you all. Our sincere thanks to our trustees of Avinashilingam Education Trust who are guiding us continuously. Thank you all. We thank Shri Lakshminarayan Mishra, Private Secretary, and Shri Krishna Chandra Swain, First Personal Assistant, who have accompanied Honorable Minister Ji. Our thanks to the government officials, guests, well-wishers, and medal sponsors. I thank all the deans, directors, and deputy deans of various schools and academic council members for their continued support rendered towards the convocation. Our most sincere thanks to Assistant Registrar Academic Dr. Parimala and Controller of Examinations Dr. Manimali and their efficient team for their meticulous preparation and verification of certificates. I sincerely thank the overall conveners of the convocation, Dr. P. Shanti, Dr. K. S. Shanti, Dr. Nirmala Devi, and all conveners of all the committees and subcommittees of convocation for your entire overall coordination. Thank you all. Our sincere thanks to Dr. Meena and her efficient team for the Computer Center and IT for all the audio-visual arrangements. Thank you, dear parents, for your presence today and for your continued support. Students, today the graduates, you are the assets of our university. Congratulations to you all. My sincere thanks to the media and the press for a wide coverage of the event. I thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff, especially Public Relations Officer, Finance Officer, Assistant Registrar Administration, Engineer, Technical team, and all the unseen hands who have helped us greatly. Finally, may I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, who have been with us. Thank you one and all. Vanakkam, Namaste, and Jai Hind.
National Anthem.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Candidates and audience will remain standing until the convocation procession returns. Please stand and the procession will pass through. Thank you.